Hello, welcome back. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do the part where we're going to put the bagels into our hot water that we've just made. Unfortunately, I did this once and the sound did not save, so I'm just going to do it again. But you're going to see, I'm not really going to use bagels this time because I don't have any more. So what you're going to do is you want to get your water nice and hot and boiling. And I'm going to use a pretend bagel to demonstrate how to do this because, like I said, I don't have any more. Okay, and what you're going to do is, let's say I have my tray of bagels that we have just shaped right here. Not a real bagel, we're going to pretend. Okay, and we've got our nice hot boiling water right here. What we're going to have to do now, my original pot was bigger, and that would make more sense since yours should be too. What I'm going to do is I'm going to carefully take my bagel and I'm going to put it in my my hot water, and I'm going to cook it for 1 minute on each side. And this is going to help get that, you know how bagels are nice and like shiny on the outside? It's going to change the texture of it, so it's going to have that nice shine on the outside, and it's also going to help them hold their shape. So the way I do it is I normally pick it up with my fingers actually, and just kind of carefully, or you can try to do it with some sort of spatula. But normally I just pick it up with my fingers and I just kind of like drop it just very gently like that to kind of keep it away, and I'm going to set a 1 minute timer. Now you can do more than one at a time, but you don't want to crowd them. So depending on the size of your pot, you could maybe do 3 or 4 if you have a very big pot. If you don't have a big one, then maybe only do 2 at a time. Just as many as you can get to where they're not actually like bumping into each other because they might stick. So after your minute, I'm going to take a spatula, something like this. I like to use one that definitely has some holes or slats in it so the water can dip through. I'm going to pick it up and I'm just going to plop it over, and I'm going to let it cook for another minute on the other side, and then you're going to take them out and you're going to line them up on your trays. Easy peasy. That's all you're going to be doing there. All right, 10 seconds left. And now that my timer is going off, I'm just going to take it and flip it over. Here we go. Same thing, another minute. Just let that boil in there for a minute. So you may have to do, like I said, more than one batch of this. Do half of them or a third of them and just keep doing it. You can use that exact same water. Just keep putting them in and taking them out. Just you're doing a minute on each side. And when they're done, just line them up. When we take it out, I'm going to kind of hold it over the pot for a minute. Not a minute, but a moment, I guess is a better word. And let some of the extra drip off so that we don't get an enormous amount of water on our baking sheet. It's not, we can kind of maybe blot it a little bit with if you could get a bunch of water, but we don't want like a huge amount of water sloshing onto our baking sheet. All right, so that is my next minute. So as you can see, I'm fishing this out, and like I said, I'm just kind of do this sort of number for a sec and put it, slide it on, and then just repeat that with all the ones that you have. And repeat with all of your bagels. So I'm going to stop the video here. The next step is going to be to do the egg wash and then we're going to bake it. So I'll pause here. You can finish up this step of just getting them all boiled, and then we'll move on to the next step.